Ever wondered why you crave for certain foods and have sudden mood swings? What if I tell you the answer doesn't just lie in your brain but also your gut? Join us as we uncover the top 3 things that you didn't know about your gut. This will absolutely blow your mind and change the way you think about your body forever. Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Sarita, a molecular medicine scientist from Germany. Let's dive into the topic. Alright, buddy, and everyone watching, can you guess how much food passes through the gut in an average lifetime?
Oh, well, is it as much as a full truckload?
You're on the right track, buddy, but think even bigger. In a lifetime, our gut handles around 60 tons of food. That's like the weight of 15 large elephants.
Wow, 15 elephants. That's a lot of munching. Our gut must be working super hard every day.
For sure, buddy. Every day our gut works tirelessly, extracting nutrients and energy that we require for our body. By the way, if you are finding this information helpful, please subscribe, share and like. Your support helps me to continue making more informative health videos like this. Now let's talk about the second fact. Our gut is the most happening place in our body. Imagine it like a bustling city filled with crowd on the streets. But instead of crowds, in our gut, we have the microorganisms. And these microorganisms are called the gut microbiota.
A city inside us. That sounds like a party.
It's exactly that, buddy. Our gut is the home to 100 trillion microorganisms. Can you believe that?
What? 100 trillion? That's a lot. I can't even count that high.
Well, let me explain that. If we compare the gut microorganisms to the entire world population, there are 7.9 billion people in this world. But in our gut, there are 100 trillion microorganisms. That means they are 12,000 times more than all the people in the world. So the number of microorganisms in our gut is like having the population of 12,000 Earths. It's like having a whole universe of life bustling inside you.
Incredible. So our gut is the most happening place in our body, teeming with life and activity.
Absolutely. And these tiny organisms are not just farting around. They work really hard. They help us digest food, synthesize vitamins, and also influence our moods and cravings. Finally, buddy, let's talk about the dual forces that exist in our gut. In our gut, we have the good bacteria and the bad bacteria. And there is an epic battle going on between the good bacteria and the bad bacteria. You know, buddy, it seems like nowadays we are becoming slaves to bad bacteria present in our gut.
Slaves to bad bacteria? That sounds like a dramatic movie plot.
Exactly. The good bacteria helps us in digestion and boosts our immune system. They love fiber-rich food. On the other hand, the bad bacteria, they love sugary food and they thrive on carbs and unhealthy fats. When they get what they want, they are still not satisfied. They keep on wanting more and more. That's when they can make us crave more sugary foods and even affect our moods and cognitive abilities. When we eat too much of these food, the bad bacteria become stronger and they start overpowering the good bacteria. That's when we start craving for more sweet, sugary and unhealthy food. It's like they are trying to control us to get what they want.
Really? How do they manage to do that, Dr. Sarita?
It's all about neurotransmitters, the chemicals that help our brain cells communicate. Just like neurons in our brain, some gut bacteria produce enzymes that help in synthesis of neurotransmitter precursors. Some of these precursors can travel from the gut to the bloodstream and then cross the blood-brain barrier and participate in the synthesis of neurotransmitters in the brain.
All right. They cross the blood-brain barrier. So these bacteria are like tiny chemists sending messages to our brain?
Exactly. Once these precursors enter the brain, they help in the formation of various neurotransmitters like dopamine, the so-called feel-good hormone. When we eat food rich in carbs or sugary food, that's when our bad bacteria in the gut release more dopamine. That's the reason we feel temporarily more happy But after some time, we keep on craving for more unhealthy food.
So, when I'm craving a treat, it might be those sneaky bacteria asking for more sugar. They are quite clever.
Exactly. And then we end up in the cycle of more cravings, then eating more, again cravings, and the cycle continues. And all of this is driven by the bad bacteria in the gut. But there is nothing to worry about because we can fight back. What we have to do is we have to eat nutritious food, a balanced meal which is rich in nutrients and fibers. This will help our good bacteria to be in control, and then the good bacteria can put a check on the bad bacteria. Thanks for joining, everyone. Stay tuned for more such amazing content on health and science on my channel. Please check another exciting video on how to burn belly fat. Thanks a lot.